Chris, you're back. We've got another wine that you guys import. Let me pull that up for us and get us in there. We're talking about a producer called Diwald. Tell me about Winget Diwald.
Yes, super excited to just bring this on in the last couple months. The current proprietor, Martin, came out to California. We did a nice tasting. You were there. You got to taste the wines. So super, super exciting estate there in the Wagram. So again, we're in northern Austria. The other kind of benchmark estate there would be Bernard Ott. And they've had a lot of influence on each other. They're all friends. Kind of all these producers are quite close, and they share different tips and tricks and kind of philosophies about winemaking. But Martin's parents created the estate back in the 60s, and they were one of the first people in this region to go organic. So in 1976, they went organic way before it was cool or even kind of economical to do so. But yeah, he took over in 2006 from his parents and then took the estate biodynamic just recently in 2023 after practicing for a few years. So it makes a wonderful array of wines and lovely Gruner Veltliner, Riesling, the Zweigelt, and today we have the Furmint. So he's in a kind of up in the foothills in a cooler part of the region, as where Bernardot is a little closer to the river, a little warmer kind of microclimate. So these wines are super light on their feet, very chiseled and detailed, and just so fun to drink. So Furmint here, one of the kind of like one of the grapes that you don't see as much in Austria. You'll see a little bit in Burgenland where they make some sweet wine out of them. It's also the main grape of Hungary's Tokaj. Has thin skins, really high acidity. It's great for sweet wine, but it also makes a really great dry wine. And Hungary is kind of seeing this resurgence of dry ferment as well. But just such a fun grape, kind of citrusy, orchard, but tons of minerality, tons of acidity, super fun to drink. So I don't have this one in my glass in front of me, but should be super just racy, lots of kind of wet stone and citrus and just lovely, lovely wines.
In 2021, as a vintage overall in Austria, was pretty outstanding.
It was, yeah, one of the best in the last 5 or 10 years. Great ripeness, tons of freshness, good acidity, healthy fruit.
It is now my official house wine, Chris. This wine is so much fun. And we love we love going out for, whether it's Asian or Indian or any kind of spice.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
there's just enough plush warmth in the glass to embrace that, and that spine of acidity is, like you said, chiseled, and there's just nothing like it in the wine world. I think it's so unique. And like you said, there is not a lot of dry ferment in Austria. So it's
hmm
a little bit of a unique item, but it's called Ferment Vom Low, so from the low soils, right?
exactly. Yeah. So this whole area, kind of north of Vienna, is the Pannonian Plain. So it was a former ancient seabed, but then you have this windblown loess that came off the Alps. So this kind of often calcareous, kind of wind-blown soils that have blanketed and kind of um, compacted into more soils over the region. And all over northern Austria, you see this kind of interplay between more hard rocks, kind of granitic type rocks, and this low soil that's this more softer windblown soil.
Hmm.
And then, so on the harder rock, you'll find Riesling planted, and then lower down where that's either eroded or you find Gruner Veltliner uh, um, or where you find the Los, you'll find the Gruner Veltliner, some Zweigelt, things like that. But Riesling really needs to be planted on the hard rock. It likes to suffer a little bit, but Gruner likes a little richer soil, the kind of soil that runs through your hand and holds a little more water. So the Zweigelt also does great on the low soil and the ferment as well.
Fantastic insights. We're going to taste this wine with a group now, and we'll be back. We have one more wine with Chris.